why the bar for online coaching is so low. There is a wave of coaches at the minute coming into the industry that are getting a business mentor before they've literally got their qualifications or they've done any education.
There's a lot of coaches who are charging more than me, and I'm like, you've got no results, you've never coached anyone, and you've got no qualifications.
When we first started, there weren't business coaches or mentors. Like, it was literally just seminars, education, courses.
People have almost been brainwashed.
5 years' time, the ones that have chosen the 12-month course to become a better coach aren't going to have to worry about clients or the money or their income, because they'll be a good coach, and as long as they've shouted about it, like, they'll be fine. Whereas the ones that have paid that £1,000 towards a business mentor, they're still going to, well, they probably won't be in the industry yet, or if they are, they're still going to be looking for whatever the next thing is.
Still to this day, I'm not saying I don't care about money, but I don't really, because like I just know that like we'll get paid nicely if we're doing a good job with people, and all I want to do is be a good coach.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake.
Why the bar for online coaching is so low.
I'm Jake, he's Jake, this is Fish and a Rice Cake, and we are two slightly above average online coaches here to help you develop your physique, talk about coaching in general and just everything that comes along with that, including maybe even a hint of business in there. Welcome back.
Indeed, welcome back. Welcome back.
So, City lost again at the weekend, mate.
Oh, right, I was going to ask you this. I've not paid any attention to this season, apart from the fact that I know that Isak hasn't been playing. That's all I know. I didn't even make a fantasy team. I kept meaning to make a fantasy team.
Did you not make one in the end?
No. I mean, to be honest with you, right, I wouldn't even know who I was picking.
Well, I mean, you did think Alan Shearer was still playing.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
because when I made one the other year, I only lasted about 4 weeks and I forgot all about it. So
I always forget about it, to be fair. But I've started horrendously on it, and Mike keeps giving me shit. But yeah, it's been Isak is now. It's deadline day as we record this. And I was
going to say I thought it was yesterday, but it's today.
It's today.
Right.
Yeah, it's today, and it sounds like Isak is in Liverpool at the moment having his medical. Basically means the Premier League title's over before it's even fucking started.
I do know they beat Arsenal.
They beat Arsenal yesterday,
so that's kind of like
they've won 3 out of 3. Obviously, Arsenal and City are the main rivals when it comes to the title, but City have started horrendously.
Have they?
Yeah, so bad.
Why? They've won?
We won our first game against Wolves away, and we looked really good. Everyone was like, right, City are back. Like, this is it. And then we got beat 2-0 by Spurs, and we were just appallingly bad. And then yesterday we beat Brighton. We were okay for the first half and just appalling in the second half, like so bad. So it just looks like Liverpool are just going to walk it unless we sort our shit out, which is not looking likely. And
I'm guessing Man U are definitely not going to get anywhere near. I'm pretty sure they lost to Grimsby, didn't
they? They got beat by Grimsby, which is absolutely hilarious.
Grimsby, like League 2, Sunday League? What are they?
They are. They are. I think they are League 2, which is basically like, so you've got Championship, League 1, League 2, so it's like pretty shit. Sorry,
do you know what's weird? I do actually watch Stick to Football every week, and I do listen to The Rest is Football, even though I have very little.
It's because they're just like.
But I just quite like. Yeah,
they are funny.
Yeah,
they are funny.
Like
although I did a reel on this where I can't stand the fucking Huel stuff, man.
Yeah, Carragher's in on it.
It just annoys me that like you're watching it, then they break off like 5 minutes in. It's like, so Cara, what's your favourite Huel? When do you have it? And it's like, you're both talking shit. Shut up.
Genuinely, those pre-made bottles of Huel that you can get. The first time I actually looked on what was in them, like calorie nutrition-wise, I couldn't believe it. Like, there's loads.
I know.
So I'm guessing they're meant to be like a meal replacement.
It's a meal replacement.
But they don't sell it as that. It's like, or do they sell it as a meal replacement?
I think they do sell it as a meal replacement, but it is...
Odd, isn't it? Because people won't have it for the most part as a meal replacement. They'll just pick it up as something to have with a meal.
It's like 400 calories.
Yeah, it's loads. It's like 25 grams of fat or something.
Yeah. It's just... honestly, I can't stand it. And it's like, Stephen Bartlett does it as well. It's like, fuck.
Because they're sponsored by like Arne clothing.
Yes.
Something. That confused me because I thought it was the Liverpool manager.
Oh, Arne Slot?
Literally.
Yeah.
I thought it was a guest or something.
Yeah.
Started coming up saying Arne on it. I was like, they must be interviewing him this week. Did not understand it at all. Really confused me.
They're quite a nice brand, to be fair.
I did think when I saw it, I was like...
These are on.
Sure? Right, well, I was literally just going to say when I saw it, I was like, Jake will be in that next week.
Yeah. I've been wearing Arne way before Stick to Football, mate.
Yeah.
They copied me, mate. They copied me. But yeah, the Huel stuff just drives me crazy. And it's one of them where obviously they've got such a platform, and like it's not a meal, is it? It's not a meal. I might have the calories of a fucking meal, but he's not a
Yeah,
meal. And
yeah.
all it's doing is allowing people to think that that is an acceptable fucking meal replacement, and it's not. And all that's going to happen is if you're watching this and you're drinking Huels, you'll have one.
Spit it out.
You'll be hungry about. You spit it out right now. Go spit it in Gary
Point
Neville's face. But you'll be hungry 10 minutes later. You'll be hungry 10 minutes later. You try and drink your calories, I promise you, you are not going to get very far. Anyway, that's my rant on Huel. I've done with. Because I actually really like stick to football.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, yeah, he's Gary Neville. I'm like, no, I just quite like Gary Neville.
Yeah.
And
I
really like Roy Keane.
Roy Keane and Ian
Wright.
Wright are my favourite too.
Roy Keane's...
And to be fair, Jill's class. I like Jill.
Joel's really good at it
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
But Roy Keane's hilarious, man. Like, when the others are talking, and I thought I'd hate Keane as a City fan. I thought I'm just going to despise him, so I'm not going to be able to watch it. But when some of the others are talking, you can see him just like... You can see in his head he's thinking...
Yeah. He does say things, I think, to try and bait them now.
Oh, he does. He does, and you can see it. He has a little cheeky smirk that comes on. He's like, he knows exactly what he's doing.
I do prefer it when they get Rooney or Scholes on instead of Carra.
Do you know
I
what?
prefer it, one of them two.
I do like...
I've warmed to him. I didn't like him to begin with. I've warmed to him a bit more.
Because I don't know if
I prefer Rooney or Scholes.
I don't know if I can say that I like Carragher because I don't know if I do. But he's very, very knowledgeable.
Oh no, he is. Yeah.
I think he, from a knowledge standpoint for football, I think he knows more than all of them. I think he's the best pundit, without a doubt. But yeah, there's still something there. I think Liverpool centre half. I'm just not sure I can buy into liking him.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
We're going to talk about why the coaching bar is so low.
Oh, lower than Stephen Hawking's high jump.
We might have to edit that out. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So right, I am gonna. We've just recorded a very, very ranty episode, so I'm gonna try and stop myself from going red again. Because I do actually think the fault of this is more to do with business mentors than it is to do with a lot of coaches coming in. But there is such a wave of coaches at the minute coming into the industry that are getting a business mentor to help them fucking skyrocket the business, let's say. Whatever the fuck that means. Before they've even actually learned how to be and I'm not saying no they've got the qualifications and like they know what they're doing but they're more bothered about before they've literally got their qualifications or they've done any education.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's like there's a massive at the moment, obviously, because online coaching is kind of booming at the moment. I suppose I think people are seeing it and seeing what is possible from the back of it and wanting to get into it, which is fine, right? No problem at all with that. Like me and Jake are online coaches, done it for a while. But before I even knew what online coaching was, I spent a long time on the gym floor, did multiple, we've spoken about this in the past, multiple qualifications. We still improve our knowledge, our skill set now. Spent years coaching people in person. Like, I don't know if I spoke about this too much. I went and did 2 years studying physio. Like, we've done a lot, right, before we even got to online. Like, there was like a big thing before we even got to online thing. Whereas at the moment, I'm speaking to people who have, and I don't know if you necessarily have to go on the gym floor to be an online coach. I think it definitely helps. I don't think you have to. But
I think it definitely helps.
Definitely helps. 100% helps. I don't think you have to. But I would urge more people to do it, for sure. But there seems to be this pandemic at the moment of like coaches just flooding online without having done any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Any of the qualifications, any seminars, any of the further development as coaches, any actual just kind of coaching in general. And like the maddest thing is I'm speaking to people who are this isn't like, because I've been in the industry for a long time and I've been here around, I'm a lot older than most coaches. So like there's an element of just my age being a part of this. But there's a lot of coaches who are charging more than me and I'm like, you've got no results, you've never coached anyone, and you've got no qualifications.
Yeah. But
again, we're not having to go at the coach here. We're having to go at the system. Is that right?
Yeah, well, there's so many mentors out there that you see them putting out stuff like, charge what you're worth, like literally telling people to charge like $1,000 for 12 months. And it's like, don't worry about your qualifications. Yeah, 12 weeks, sorry. $1,000 for 12 weeks. Like, don't worry about your qualifications, like this is what you're worth. And it's like, I can understand why someone coming into the industry would look at the two things and be like, right, well, I've got one person telling me that I am worth that amount of money and I can earn $10,000 a month within a couple of months because it's easy and all you need to do is do what they tell you. Or on the other hand, I've got someone where I can go to a seminar and I can learn a bit more about nutrition and training, but it's nothing to do with how I'm actually going to earn a bit more money from it. I understand why the temptation of people is, well, I'm going to go in that direction then. But it just ends up them following this thing, which is never going to happen because you don't know how to coach in the first place. So whatever system or blueprint or whatever fucking bollocks it is that they get you doing, whatever people you manage to convince to come into coaching are not going to stay because you don't know what you're doing with them. Like when we first started, because I know I'm a bit younger than you, but we've been in pretty much the same amount of time. Like it wasn't a thing. There weren't business coaches or mentors. Like it was literally just seminars, education, courses. Like
that was literally all it was.
And that was what I know both of us would just spend all the extra money that we had on would be going down to London for a weekend seminar or to do an online course or to go to FLF, for example, to do their like 4 sort of day course that they used to do that. I don't know if they still do it now. Or get a coach and stuff like that. Like it was just better coach, learn how to actually do my job and be as good as I possibly can. And then hoping that you do that for long enough and you work with enough people, you obviously start to build a bit of traction that way. And it's just like that's completely being pushed to the side now. And it's just like, oh no, just go straight for it. You can build it. It's like, right, I had a bit of a rant this morning. I don't know if you've seen my stories.
Yes, sorry, it made me laugh.
And look, it happens every single day, right? I had
Every
some
fucking day, man. Instagram has become such like a
cesspool
of just people trying to sell you
idiocy,
crap, man.
and
like
morons.
yeah. Every day, I mean, they all go to my requests, but I do check my requests every day because some like genuine people do filter in there sometimes, so I check it every day without fail. I probably get 5 to 10 people wanting to sell me fucking editing, copywriting.
So I had
blow up your Instagram, and then you click on them, they've got like 1 post, 1 follower.
I had a message this morning
on?
from this, I don't know what the guy's called, and he's a digital marketing expert. He's genuinely messaged me about 20 times in the last few weeks. I've not replied to one single thing, but he keeps commenting on my stuff or replying to my stories or sending. And he sent me a message saying something along the lines of, love the content, bro, but you definitely need to be posting more of it if you want to be seen. Let me know if I can help. And I was just like, out of interest, I was like, because I know we've been launching Blitz. We've been posting 3 or 4 times a day for the last couple of weeks now. So I was like, out of interest, let's just see how it compares. I went on his page, 0 posts, 25 followers, and he's following 70 people. And I'm like, that is literally you've 3,000 posts behind me to begin with, so I don't really know why you're telling me to post more. But that is someone who has just done either a quick 24-hour course, or they've literally just woken up and thought, you know what, I'm going to be a digital marketer.
Yeah.
Made an Instagram page and then started spamming people. Like, that is literally it. And I think there is the equivalent of that happening with a lot of online coaches at the minute, where it is just that, oh, I quite enjoy training, and my friend's an online coach, and they seem to be doing all right, and it's just making a bit of content. I'm just going to do that then. Yeah. So make an Instagram page, hire a business mentor, and start putting out content, and then wondering why, oh, actually, this job's pretty difficult.
Yep. And it really is difficult as well. Like, I had a call with a guy earlier today, just to add a bit of context there, who, really nice guy, listens to podcasts, but we won't name drop. And like, he said that he hasn't got any clients, like paying clients at the moment, but he's got like people who he's coaching for free and was getting results and stuff. And I was like, this is what I said to him. I was like, listen, I'm not going to ask you to pay me any money. Like, I don't think you should do. I think what you need to do is go away, stay in the members group, implement absolutely everything inside there, and just post content and get results and become a better coach. And a message afterwards saying just like, mate, that was so refreshing. It's the first time I've ever been on a call and not been sold to. I actually told him not. I actively said, I don't want your money right now. Like, I just don't want to work with you because it's just the wrong time.
Yeah.
It's just the wrong time. And he also said to me that he's been in a mentorship before, Shock Horror, where they fucking pressure sold him into like a £5,000 payment up front. He didn't tell me who it was, but on the call. And literally all he was told to do was just cold DM 100 people a day. And I think that's what's happening with these dickheads online as well.
I literally had this last week. I had a call with a new client who is a PT at the minute, and they wanted to become an online coach, and they were we had a call about the business stuff. It was like, I really want help with my business to start growing my online business and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, cool. And we just got chatting about it. So I was like, okay, so say a client comes on with you, what happens? And they were like, well, this is the problem. I'm not really confident with coaching because I've not had an online client before. I don't really have anything set up, and I'm not 100% sure how I'd coach them. So I was like, right, well, it's kind of pointless talking about business stuff then, because you need to know how to do the job first. So I was like, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, you're not in a position to looking for business help. I was like, you can say no to this. I was like, but honestly, the best thing for you right now is actually just we can work together, but it'll be for physique stuff, and I'll coach you through your physique stuff, so you can develop your own physique and go through that process and whatever, but actually see how we run things and how we deliver it. And then you can ask me questions if you need help setting your own stuff up, or you want to know how to do things, and you can actually go through that process first and learn how it all works before then setting up your own stuff.
Yeah,
I was like, it's the best way. And to be fair, like, they were like, and also as well was literally half the price of what they'd inquired for the call for in the first place. So I was like, I'm not trying to get money out of you. It's literally half the price. I was like, but that is going to be the best thing for you right now. Well, to be fair, we've got started this week, so we'll see. It should be good. But it's just that. It's like, you just make in no other profession. You couldn't wake up. I couldn't wake up this morning and be like, do you know what? I fancy giving plumbing a bit of a go, and then make an Instagram page and start advertising as a plumber. Because if someone hired me, I'd be like, I mean, I'm just a DIY, so plumbing, I ain't gonna have a chance.
Useless at DIY, but
no, it is. It's the same thing.
No, of course it is.
You wouldn't be able to do it in any other industry.
Of course it is. Of course
apart
it
from
is.
digital marketing.
And yeah, no, I just think like, again, we're like the anti-fucking businessmen, aren't we? Like, essentially, like I just think if you are, and this is what I said to this lad, I was just like, just go and be the best coach you can be. Go and learn. He's already got a coach himself and he's doing a photo shoot and stuff. So I'm like, wicked. You're doing the right things. You're coaching people for free to get results, to build up your systems, to make sure that you're delivering a really good service. You're going through a transformation yourself. Like, you're documenting that journey. Just go and make content. Like, just don't pay anyone any money because you don't need to.
I watched the podcast episode the other day.
And you know what, just go back to, sorry mate, just to, before you go on to that.
Rude.
Well, this is like, this is the thing, innit? Because I think if you're doing those things, that's, for me, that was like, okay, well, this guy's, he's clearly got values and stuff like that, which is all we've built our business on. I always said it in the past, like, I still to this day, like, I'm not saying I don't care about money, but I don't really, because like, I just know that like, we'll get paid nicely if we're doing a good job with people. Yeah. And all I want to do is be a good coach and like get great results for people. Again, like, still one of my biggest downfalls is I still think I care about my clients' results more than they care about them. So like, I just really enjoy coaching and getting like life-changing results. And I think if you do that, and if that's where you start off from, and that's your initial kind of thought process, you will do really well. As I think, and again, it's not the fault of people coming into the industry or coming into online. It's the business mentors who are just flashing around like all this money can just be made by making some Instagram posts, and it's like, it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, even like 7 years in, last week, I think I voice noted you just afterwards because I was walking the dog. My own coach sent me a 30-minute video, not that they'd recorded, but like an education, literally just all about salt intake. Yeah. And I was walking the dog listening to a 30-minute lecture on salt intake. I was like, I'm not trying to blow my own horn here because I genuinely find it interesting. I was like, I don't know how many coaches are doing that at the minute, like coming into the industry and like just spending 30 minutes listening to something about fucking salt. Yeah. Like, that I'll probably use with 5% of my clients. Yeah. But it's interesting. But no, what I was going to say was I listened to a podcast the other day that Cal was on, Racetrick. Mm-hmm. Racetrick, not sure. Fitness Rants it was called. It was good. It's one of Mike's clients actually. I can't remember his name, and I do know his name, and it's just completely gone out of my head, so I don't think he watches this, but if he does, apologies. But it was a good episode. And Cal was basically saying on that, he made a really good point, literally along the lines of what we're talking about. He's like, at the minute, if you had a coach new to the industry and they could put £1,000 up front into a business mentor that was saying, you know, use my systems, you're going to be earning, I don't know, 10k a month.
Plug and play.
Yeah, within 3 months, it's all automated. You're not going to have to do anything, traffic light checkings, all that kind of stuff. Or it's, put £1,000 up front, you're going to be part of a 12-month educational course. You're going to learn everything you could possibly need to know about being the best coach you can, nutrition, training, lifestyle, working with clients, setting them up, check-ins, onboarding, all that kind of stuff. For the next 12 months, you're going to invest into learning all of that to become a better coach. Most people are going to go for the business one, right? Because it's the easy one that's going to get more of a return, right? But in 5 years' time, the ones that have chosen the 12-month course to become a better coach aren't going to have to worry about clients or the money or their income because they'll be a good coach, and as long as they've shouted about it, like, they'll be fine. Whereas the ones that have paid that £1,000 towards a business mentor, they're still going to, well, they probably won't be in the industry yet, or if they are, they're still going to be looking for whatever the next thing is or the new system. And it's literally just that. Like, it is so right.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, the amount of times I've even in like our Members Plus stuff, I've actually just been like, okay, here's a good course for you to go and invest in. Like, here's a good course to go and here's a good podcast to go and listen to. Like, this is like, because a lot of the time we'll get asked questions like, I've got this client and this is the problem. Like, what would you do with it?
But even now,
which is good questions, by the way. Like, we like getting asked those questions.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, even now, like, I think we're reasonably knowledgeable, to be fair. But like, I still go on YouTube every day and look for videos I can learn a lot, even if it's just one or two little golden nuggets here and there. Like, a lot of the stuff you listen to, you've heard it before and you know it, but like, every now and again you just go, fucking hell, I never thought that. Like, just don't see many coaches doing that. Do you know what I mean? Just going out to improve their knowledge base and their skill set. Like I still do like in-person mentoring bits with like Paul and stuff like that, and it's like, I'm probably never going to use that online anymore. But actually, just for me, as like, I enjoy the intellectual challenge as well. Like I don't just want to stop developing myself from that front
Yeah.
just because I'm not going to use those skills anymore. Because again, I just think that's like, I don't know, it's just quite cool to progress and challenge yourself and things. I
Yeah.
don't think too many coaches are thinking that way. And again, that's not me having a go at coaches. I think people are always being brainwashed. I think.
Literally. Yeah, it is that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll swing back round the other way at some point. Hopefully.
Yeah. And we might have something coming that can help coaches at some
We
point.
might have something coming.
It's going to be ages away though.
Oh, it's going to be fucking ages. Literally, we're going to sit down to talk about the idea of it today. So,
We're not going to plug anything there.
no. But yeah. I think that'll do.
That
that one.
is that. Right. Nice one, guys. In a
Catch you
bizzle.
in the next
Bye
one.
bye.